always love Johnny. He's very energetic. Doesn't use the traditional media like I'm about to use in PowerPoint. But everybody, thank you so much for your participation and attention throughout the presentation. Now we get to do something kind of fun and collaborative, okay? So I came up with this idea about a month ago. I joined this chamber, the Houston Chamber of Commerce, the Metropolitan Chamber of Commerce, and I'm a young guy trying to figure out how I can contribute. And I thought of this idea where we could do a SEO and social media blitz, and I wasn't quite sure how to execute it. Well, I figured out how to execute it, and I'm going to share with you all and give you the opportunity to pilot this idea with me. It kind of it takes what Johnny was just talking about SEO and PageRank, okay, and it takes what Laura's talking about social media, and it really involves participation. So if I show you this and you're not going to do it, don't participate. Don't sign up for it. It's unfair to everybody else. But if you like what I'm showing you here, and I think you will, because it's good for your business, it's going to get you more exposure on social media. It's going to get you better page rank on Google. Let's go. Let's do it together. You guys ready? All right. So this is called, as I said, a social media and SEO blitz. So the purpose of this is all participants, which is all of y'all, can help each other get more visibility, social media, better results on Google. In the meantime, we have to learn a little bit more about each other's businesses too, right? That can help, especially if like I'm in a leads group with Kevin. You know, I'm obviously in the chamber with a lot of folks here. We're supposed to be out helping each other get referrals. So it'll be good to kind of know and keep up with what each other are doing and kind of stay top of mind with our networking partners, right? So there's a lot of value there. Laura earlier talked about Hootsuite, and I talked about what is Generation Tech going to be and what do we want it to be. Well, this is a part of it. We want to teach everybody new technologies that they can incorporate into their business to make them more money, like Johnny was talking about, or you know, tools that can help you be more productive, more collaborative. So I'm going to teach you about Slack. Okay, anybody familiar with Slack? Okay, good. So we've got a few hands here. This is going to be the main tool we're going to use for this blitz. Okay, don't get uncomfortable. It's really easy to use. And actually, while you're using it, I encourage you to explore because it really is a platform. It's made to be a collaborative space for groups like this or in your office. And there's a lot of different apps you can bolt onto it to really make it a powerful tool. So we're going to do a little bit of learning. And as I said, this is the honor system, okay? And you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. So if you're going to participate, you got to go all in, okay? We'll kind of get a nod from everybody here once we go through this. All right, so how does it work? This evening, I'm going to send, I've got all of your email addresses, and if you didn't sign in or register, make sure I get your email address if you want to participate. I'm going to send out an email with instructions, and I'm going to try to keep the instructions as simple as possible. In that email, we'll include an invitation to our Slack page, okay? And this is the Generation Tech Slack page. This is going to be a functioning site for this group moving forward. There is a hashtag blitz, which is a conversation on Slack, and that's where we're going to actually use that's where we're actually going to be posting all of our information for our social media blitz. And I'm going to demonstrate this, so if this is all foreign to you, don't worry. And then really, the concept is simple. Everybody here visits each other's website that we go search and find through Google, the stuff that Johnny was just talking about. We're searching for a keyword for each of us. Go on to their website, scroll down, find their social media links, go to their social media links, like and follow them, share a post or two if you would, if you really want to participate in this. And then if you have a call to action on your website like Johnny was talking about, put that in the notes and I'll show you where to do that. So you go out and fill out a form, and Google really enjoys that type of work. Is that right, John?
Yes.
Okay. So we got the approval from the expert. That's what we want to do. So does that kind of make sense as to how this thing's going to work? And again, I'm going to demonstrate to you. Okay? All right. So there's a commitment, and there's dates and things we got to be mindful of. And this will all be in the email. Okay? So, as I said, email will be sent out by me tonight, Brian Gendron from bgendron@notserve.com. So look for that. What you're going to do is create a Slack login, and I'm actually going to send you a link that shows you, it brings you exactly to the place where we're going to be doing this. So it's going to bring you to the Generation Tech page. Not only that, it's going to bring you to the hashtag blitz. So you're right where you need to be. Simple enough? So what we're going to do is we're going to give you guys a week. Clock's running from when I send out the email to get your stuff up there. And I'm going to show you how to do that in just a minute. And then the blitz itself, right? This is where this is a young lady up here with her computer open. She looks lonely, but she looks like she actually has a boyfriend. She's got a glass of wine there, so put on your pajamas on a Saturday night and go through and do this. If we have 25, 30 participants in the room, I estimate it'll take about 5 minutes per person, so it's about a 2-hour commitment. You don't have to do it all at once, like Sharon here, but you can. Okay? And then we want to have that blitz completed a week from next Wednesday. So this is kind of a 2-week process. 1 week to go in and actually upload your information. And by the way, you can kind of do it as people upload it if you're that kind of person. I'm kind of a procrastinator. I'll probably do all mine on the 8th. But, you got that option. All right? Okay, let's talk about some tips and courtesy. This is very, very important. All right, so make your Google search term easy to find and test your search. There's a hint there. Sign out of your Google account, because your Google account is following your personal, what you look for. Sign out because you want to be like you're a stranger off the street. Does that make sense? So when you're kind of testing for your business, when you're using your keyword, and you might want to kind of give it some instruction. So I'm going to give you some examples for my business, and Kevin's graciously volunteered to let me use his business as well. Look, give him some direction. Like if you're on the second page, and I heard a great thing the other day, where's the best place to hide a dead body? It's the second page of Google search. Okay. But if you're looking to go from page 2 to page 1, this is a terrific opportunity to do it. You're going to have 25, 30 people to help elevate you to that first page. But just do me a favor and put that in there saying, hey, look, it's probably going to be on the second page. Okay? So give us some guidance on to where to find your page. Follow the post instructions exactly as I'm going to lay them out in the email. Okay? Don't try to get cute with it, add a bunch of stuff. Make sure you follow the format, because if you think about it, if you're doing this 30 times, it can be a little monotonous, and it's good to just kind of know where you're going each time you do it, if that makes sense. Make sure that your social media links are easy to find on your website. That's kind of day one stuff, but certainly make sure that they're accessible. Usually they're at the top of the page, the bottom of the page, or both. Okay? And the other thing is, and Laura was talking about this, have your best content available for this blitz, right? Because we talked about wanting to share each other's links. That's very powerful. We're only going to want to share it if we think it's something of interest. So be thinking about, like Laura was saying, that important content you want out there during the week of this blitz. Okay? I will commit to sharing, but your content better be good. If it sucks, I'm not going to do it. Okay? Does that make sense? All right. All right, now here's some things. That's about when posting your information up onto Slack. When visiting other people's links, see that green ad? That's going to hurt us. That's going to cost our friends money. Don't click on anything with a green ad, because they paid for that ad. So I don't know how many people are actively using Google Ads. Stay away from anything with a green button. It's going to feel like. I'm sorry?
Unless it's your competitor.
Oh yeah. Hey, by the way, if you want to spend a little extra time, maybe you're getting deeper into the wine, you want to start clicking on their competitors' ads, do it. Yeah, we can do that. That sounds like fun. All right. I like that. I might put that in the instructions.
They can do the Google preview tool if they want to use it, and if they want to click on it, it doesn't ding them.
Oh wow.
So they go to Google, do preview tool, and they click on that link, and then if you can start searching, it gives it to you as if you were on a tablet or on a mobile device.
I see.
Put the keyword, put the geography, and then if your app pops up, you can see it on there. You can click it, it's not going to ding them.
Okay, that's good too. Let's see. So, and then the other thing, Johnny talked about bounce rate. Bounce hurts. So when you're going through and doing this for our peers here, make sure you spend a little bit of time on their site. Okay, and I mentioned, do a call to action. Put a couple, if you're doing this, and I'll show you where to do it, make sure you put just a couple quick, and again, be courteous. This is very important. Courteous of each other's time. So be very descriptive. And actually, when you're doing this post, I'd recommend you kind of time it, how long it takes you to go through it. Keep it under 5 minutes. Okay, this is as a rule of thumb. And also, actually, maybe under 4 minutes, because you have the power of knowledge. You know where everything is on your site. Pretend, or have somebody else do it and time them. Something like that, but very important to be courteous of each other's time. So yeah, spend a few minutes on the page, maybe click around a few links, move around a little bit, and do a call to action if there's one that's there that's obvious. And by the way, like I said about social media, have your best call to action available for this blitz. And certainly Laura gave us some tips there. As I mentioned, like and follow anything that's relevant, and then share posts to your personal or business page of other people's social media. Make sense? Okay. I think I'm going to a demonstration. Yes, I am. All right, so let me show you how this works. It's actually really simple to set up, and again, the time commitment is really going through and helping each other out. So let me see. Is this extended, Laura? Let me see if I can move this over. I want to get the screen out. Generation Tech, everybody. Hold on. You got it.
Oh, I know what's wrong. Hold on. Oh, wait.
There you go. All right. So, nope. There we go. Okay, everybody, welcome to Slack. This is Generation Tech Slack. Hashtag Blitz. All right. This down here at the bottom is where we're going to be putting our keyword, okay, and then followed by any instructions. Now, maybe you work for a larger company and you're not really interested in promoting their business. You also have the option to promote maybe your professional page if you have that. Okay, if you have a professional web page, certainly. Or maybe you just have social media. Just put your social media links in there. Put your LinkedIn, your Facebook. So you can kind of do it either way. Please don't do both. Again, be courteous of everybody else's time. Okay, does that make sense? So either kind of choose your business page, and we're going to do a search in Google, or choose sort of your personal brand. Okay, so that allows people, again, with larger companies to participate as well.
So you don't want the URL? Just
Nope, not the URL. Yeah, because that would be a direct link. We're trying to get SEO, organic search. So, oh, Nathan emailed you. Okay, so let me show you a couple examples of how we want to do this. I'm going to show you a new business, Noxerve, and an established business, Empire Property Management, and how you might want to put this in. So we'll start with mine, because it's me. So being a new business, I really tried to get geographically focused, and I really drilled in my business in Greenway Plaza, making it super easy for y'all because I am now the third person listed under this search, IT Services, Greenway Plaza. Okay, so for me, hopefully that saves you a little bit of time, have an extra sip of wine, and while you're doing this, and click on my site. Hold on, this is touch. Cool. Oops. Sorry, guys. There we go. Not used to dealing with touch. Generation Tech. There it is, website. Okay, so we go to my website, and we're working off of Johnny's phone here, hotspot. We've got 8 minutes, so I don't know if it's going to load real quick. While that's loading, I'm going to show you another example. So as I mentioned, Kevin works for Empire Property Management. Since they've been more established, we can just do Houston, for example. And this is just one. You don't have to do it this way. This is one. And like we talked about, go to town on these ads here if you feel like doing that. There's competitors. And then let's scroll down, and we're going to find. There it is. So Houston Property Management and Property Managers. Empire.